His house was right next to mine, and when we were kids, we always played together in the fields nearby. We did everything together, went to school, hung out at home, had classes, and played. He wasn't just a friend to me, he was almost like family. We had good times. But there were also times when we argued and I needed space. Everyone in our neighborhood and at school thought we were the coolest pair of friends, even though we were a boy and a girl. He always had to be at my birthday parties, and I couldn't imagine my graduation day without him. Sometimes we joked that we must be siblings, or something from another life. Our friendship was natural and easy, without any weirdness. Sometimes people would ask if we were more than friends, but I never felt that way. I just thought of him as my buddy, and that's how we stayed for over 25 years. On my 25th birthday, I introduced him to my boyfriend. He came, got a bit drunk, and joked about how lucky someone must be to love me. I asked him why he hadn't found a girlfriend. He leaned in and, with alcohol on his breath, said softly, "I've loved you for 25 years. After that night, I tried to keep my distance from him. I had a boyfriend who treated me well, and we were planning to get married. He also started to keep his distance, probably because he was shy or worried about making my boyfriend jealous. Life seemed great, and I almost forgot about him. Then one day, my boyfriend broke up with me out of nowhere. He said sorry for lying to me, confessed he was married, and wanted to go back to his family. I was shocked. I never thought I was the other woman. The wedding I dreamed about was just a fantasy. I felt heartbroken and lost that night. I went to a bar alone for the first time. I drank until I was drunk and called him in confusion. He whisked me away from the chaotic bar scene, leading me to a dimly lit hotel room in a haze of alcohol-induced vulnerability. My clothes were removed, and then, in that darkened room, the line between trust and betrayal blurred as the unspeakable occurred. Next morning, sunlight streamed through the curtains, jolting me awake. I felt a mix of shock, sadness, and anger swirling inside me. It was like our solid 25-year friendship had collapsed, leaving only the bitter sting of betrayal behind. I didn't want to hear anything from him. I couldn't forget that he took advantage of me while I was drunk. I left and blocked him from everything. He begged for forgiveness, crying for the first time in his life. He said he loved me too much and was too scared to tell me. He was afraid of losing our friendship. But what shocked me even more was finding out. I was pregnant a month later. I knew I didn't love him, but now we had a child together. Should I forgive him and marry him for the baby's sake? Can friendship turn into love? I'm lost. Please help.